right now it's almost 8:30 and I'm on my way to recruitment for sororities. I have never done like something like this before. We do not have sororities in Sweden, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna expect, but honestly it seemed intense. Anyways, I thought I would like show you guys along how a recruitment process like works and everything, because honestly me as an international student I have no idea, so I thought it would be fun if you guys want to join a sorority, because I know in Europe we don't really have things like this, so yeah. So I just came from recruitment. Honestly, I don't know if it's even a point on me filming right now, because I lost my voice, as you can tell. So basically, recruitment, for you who don't know, that I did not know when I went into this, is you're basically meeting, like the first day of recruitment, you're meeting all the sororities. All of them. In one day. And there's 7 of them. It is so overwhelming. So basically all the sororities has a room that you basically go into with your group. So like there's different groups that like are going to the sorority house at different times. Basically it's like a mingling thing. So the girls from the sororities are mingling with the new girls to see exactly which girls they want, and like you're seeing as a recruitee, I guess. So all of the groups are going to the different rooms to meet all the sororities. However, these rooms are tiny. There's so many girls in there. It's getting so hot. Everybody's like sweating balls. And you're just like talking so loud because like there's so much going on that I lost my voice. So many other girls lost their voice. And I think one girl got a panic attack. Like it was overwhelming. But honestly, it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. A lot more fun. I kind of had my mixed feelings about going, like, trying to do recruitment and, like, sorority life and stuff like that. I was like, honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. But it was pretty fun. Like the energy was like, there was so much energy. It got scary in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. You guys have seen those videos on Instagram and stuff like that with it, like the clapping and like the chanting and stuff like that. That's scary. But after a while you kind of got into it and kind of just like got excited about the new houses and stuff like that, meeting new people and actually realizing that this is something that I kind of want to be a part of. And it was really, really fun. And I gotta say, as a very skeptical person of sororities, like in the beginning, and people told me like, oh, like choose the sorority that you connect with. I was like how am I gonna connect with a sorority? That makes no sense. Like I'm probably gonna like everybody the same. Like people are people, like that's just what it is. But I can definitely tell, like going to these houses, that I connected so much better with 3 of the houses than the rest of them. And like it's a scale too. Like honestly, I have a house that I definitely connected the most with, actually 2 that's like kind of tied, and then a 3rd that I really like too. But you can definitely tell that you connected like better with other like different people, because like so some of like the mingles or like meetings with the sororities are very, it's like a job interview, kind of like, what's your major, what do you want to do, like why did you come to CSUN, like what do you do for fun, what's your favorite shows and stuff like that. And you feel kind of like just like forced to talk. And at one of the meetings, like it got so awkwardly quiet, and I felt like I was there with another recruiter that I was like pledging to different like sororities, and she was like, it got so awkward, and the girl that we like in the sorority was not even trying, and we were like, honestly, this is so awkward. But with others, like we just like talked about the stuff that doesn't even is related to recruiting, which was great. And I was like, honestly, do the coffee test. If you can imagine yourself taking a coffee with that person or like having a wine night with them, you're good. And that was actually one of the things that I connected with one of the girls with. Like we talked about wine, our favorite drinks, what we like to do and stuff like that, and we just connected. And honestly, it was kind of funny because like I could definitely tell, like if I connected with one girl in the sorority, I connected with a lot more in the same sorority. So it was kind of interesting to see. I definitely agree with that. there is houses that you're gonna connect with more than other houses, which is kind of interesting. I did not believe that when I first got into it, but yeah, first day is over. We basically went to all the houses, first 3 houses, then we had lunch, which was provided for us, and then we sat and rest for a little bit, and then we started going to the new houses. But I can definitely tell you that the energy of the girls after like half the day was going down. We were not down to go to more houses. So honestly, bring a snack. You hear my voice too. Bring a snack, bring a freaking energy drink. Like honestly, so you can like keep your freaking energy up. Like get some freaking sleep the day before, because you're gonna be exhausted. Like talking to this many people, like at least 4 girls at each house, is exhausting. At one house I talked to freaking 8 girls, which I think is a good sign though. I think it's a good sign that they actually was interested in me, and I was definitely interested in them too. So it's exhausting. Sleep, get a lot of energy. So tomorrow is basically like Philanthropy Day, which is you get invited to certain houses. So, which I don't know, like honestly I don't know these steps before. I basically found them out like the next day, because honestly I was so confused by the information meeting. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, so tomorrow we're gonna have like the philanthropy meetings, which you get invited to. We actually got to pick our 4 oh my god, my voice, 4 favorites, and then we got to like rank our least favorite like sorority houses and stuff like that. So after this we're basically gonna get invited to the philanthropy meetings, and like kind of more like a mingle situation, a little bit more dressed up, not as casual. So I think it's gonna be fun, but I need to rest my voice because like I'm dying. Look, I'm dying. I have even less of a voice today because like a lot more talking. So today anyways, it was the second day of recruitment, and I got invited to 4 houses, my top 4 basically, which was great. I'm not sure if, I don't think anybody got invited to more than that. I don't think. There was some girls that got invited to less, but I think it depends on like how much you click with them basically. So we're basically done for today. I have no voice whatsoever. So I got into recruitment a little bit later because I had work. So I started at 1:15. I was rushing to Kappa's like meeting, and I just made it, which I'm so happy about. But anyways, like, so I met like 4 houses today, and so today we picked our 2 top ones, and then we ranked the other 2. And honestly, I think I would be fine being in any of these houses because like the girls are so amazing. Obviously, I really prefer my top 2 picks, and I really hope that they invite me tomorrow to their like events or their formal events. So today was basically like Philanthropy Day, which is you meet your preference sororities, basically the 4 ones that you picked, or the one who basically invited you back. Because you pick 4 and then you get like an invite to come to see them again, and then they're gonna like talk to you about their philanthropy and stuff like that, which is pretty great because like now it feels like this whole sorority thing has like a deeper meaning and deeper purpose, not only like a social thing, which is great, even though my voice is not still existing. So I came in a little bit later than the other girls. I had work until like 1:15, which was basically the last call for like all 4, or the 4 that I was like scheduled for. So I was like running. I barely made it to Kappa's meeting, which was my first one, and I'm so happy I did. So tomorrow is like the formal, which is if you get invited back, the top 2 I guess have to like pick if they want to like invite you back. I don't think you can get picked by the other 2, or maybe you can, I don't remember. So for tomorrow, Monday, the last day, it's gonna be like the formal night that we actually go, and I don't think we're gonna meet at the houses, or at least like some sororities are not doing it at their houses, but you're gonna meet them. It's gonna be a little bit more formal. I'm guessing we're gonna talk a little bit more in depth and like get to know the sisters even more, and then you're gonna pick your favorites of those 2 if you get invited to the 2 picks, your 2 first picks basically. And I think you might be able to get invited to your 3rd choice, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about that. So hopefully I get invited at least to one of my favorites because I love them so much, both of them, and houghopefully I get at least 1 bid. But anyway, so tomorrow is basically just like get to know them better. I think pick up your 2 invites to the houses if you get invited to the 2 houses, which is gonna be at like 4 or 5, and then I think it's gonna start at 5 p.m. to like 11 p.m. the event. So hopefully that's gonna go great. I really hope that the houses like me back, and so far we see like, and then we get to see on bid day, which is Tuesday, which houses, or if any houses actually pick me. Honestly, if anything, I think this was a really fun experience. Like the girls that I met here, they're amazing, and even if we don't end up in the same houses, they're all amazing girls. I can definitely tell that I was sad I couldn't like pick my third and my fourth choice today as like top picks too. I mean, there's definitely like a gap between like my favoritism and stuff like that, but they're freaking amazing. Like the girls are really nice, they're really nice, really friendly, so the recruitment was a lot better than I thought it would. But I need to rest my voice now, so I need to stop talking, but I'll see you tomorrow. So it's almost 7 o'clock. I just came from my first preference party, which was Kappa Kappa Gamma, and it's kind of like formal, so we're wearing like dresses and stuff like that, and it was so cute. Like it was at their house, like their house is like so cute. All of them are. It was like a little ceremony. We ate, we talked. Right now I'm going to my second invite, or like, what is it called, preference, but it was my third choice though, so I'm a little bit disappointed that I didn't like, get picked for the second one that I picked, but I think it's fine. I still feel like these girls was like so amazing and everything like that. And I had a girl telling me that the computer sometimes messes up a little bit, so like there was a lot of girls that did not get their second choice, even if they felt like they were clicking with them like a lot. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, because I felt like I was really clicking with this like my second choice, but maybe they did not click with me, which is fine. Anyway, so I'm walking to the conference room, which is where my, should I say the house? I don't know. Delta Theta, which I'm going to soon, which was where my Phi Gamma was from. She didn't tell that to me though. I knew her from before, so it's gonna be fun. I really like them, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, I don't know how much you guys see because the lighting in the bathroom is like horrible, but so this is what I wore to the preference day, and it's a little bit more formal than the other days, because like the other days was like super casual. So it's a blue dress. I don't know if you guys can see, and these are my shoes. Super cute. So I don't know if you can see, but we're like in front of the USU right now, and it's 10 o'clock. It's super late, and we just are about to put in our preferences, which is our first preferences of which chapter or house or sorority that we want to be in, and the second one if we got invited to this at like the preference day basically. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. The line is so long though, because we have to do it with like a person, and there's only like 3 people doing it. So right now I'm sitting in front of the USU, and we're just put in our final bids, which is our top 2 of the ones that we got invited to today. So I got invited to Kappa Kappa Gamma and Delta Theta, and oh my god, like they're making it so hard, like seriously. But I am pretty like I'm really happy with my choice, what I chose right now. But so I first met Kappa at like 5:30, and we had a little bit of a dinner, like a small dinner at their house and everything. We got to talk to the sisters, like just mingle a little bit first, like drink some lemonade. Then we went back to their backside of the house and everything. Had like a little dinner with like white tables, like really nice decorations and stuff like that. Drank some bubbling cider, which was great. The sisters was amazing, and just like talked and everything. And then we went into like their meeting room, which is like a back house, and we talked about like they basically gave us like a little rose, and then they did like a little I guess like invitation ceremony with the roses, and we were supposed to put them like in a little flower pot or whatever, to show to put like basically our flower into their pot, if that makes sense. So it was really nice and everything. They sang a little song, and then we were basically done. I think it took like an hour and a half, I think. Yeah, an hour and a half. It was really nice. The girls are so freaking cute. We were like assigned a girl that was like escorting us around and everything like that. And I met the girl that was like escorting me the second day, I think. She was super sweet, and she's talking a lot, which I love. She's the sweetest person ever. And anyways, like after we were done there, I think at 7, I had like my next meeting with Delta Zeta at, I think it was 7:30. So I took an Uber back to school because like they had their meeting in like one of the school's conference rooms. So when I got to Delta Zeta's like meeting room and conference room, which was, I think it was like the only sorority that had their meeting at school actually. And they had like set it up all nice with like big nice tables and everything. They had like candy that they was like offering us and stuff like that instead of like food. So they had like water in small like cute mason jars, and their decorations were really nice. So they had like white candy, like white gummy bears, white jelly beans, and like donuts and stuff like that. So it was really cute. And oh my god, like in Delta Zeta I met some like amazing girls. Like they're so nice. Like the girl that I met, I think I met her at the did I meet her the first day or the second day? I don't remember. But she was so nice. Like she was basically like my escort basically. So like for each party I think they're assigning you a girl that's like is supposed to like escort you around basically. And so they gave us a rose, and then we got to post our rose in like their little wishing well. It was like super cute. But basically Delta Zeta was like the same thing. Like we just like met like to eat something. We like talked for a while. Then we did like a little ceremony, like pass a candle around, like, and they sing a song. And their song was like so touching. It was so touching. People started crying. It was beautiful, and I think I got really touched by the music. Honestly, they were extremely talented. And then we, like I said, like got to talk a little bit more to like the girl that we were basically assigned. We said hi to the president in like both of the meetings and stuff like that, both with Kappa and Delta. And then we basically got to put our little flower in the wishing well that they gave us in the beginning. So it was really cute. And after that, we basically had to come to the USU to make our final picks. And tomorrow we're going to pick them up. And I am so nervous. Honestly, I really don't mind ending up in like either whichever house I'm getting into, or if I'm even getting into a house. That's what's so nerve-wracking. But we'll see what happens. We can pick up our bids like between 2 and 4, I think, and at 4 o'clock we're meeting in, I think this, I don't know, the Grand Salon basically, which is like across the USU. So we're gonna meet our other sisters that was basically offered like a bid to the same sorority, and we're gonna get to know each other, and then we're basically gonna like run to our house to meet our sisters and everything. So it's gonna be really fun. It's an experience that I have never experienced before. I never thought I would do this or anything like that, but it's extremely exciting. And I never thought I would get like so into this, and like, but I love socializing with so many people, so that like this was really great. So honestly, I'm so nervous for tomorrow. I'm excited but so nervous. However though, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sad that my second choice did not invite me back to their meeting today, or like their preference meeting basically. That's a little bit sad, but I mean, like, honestly, I think that's what recruitment is. Like, you can't get everything. Like, honestly, I got invited to 4 sororities yesterday, which not a lot of people, I wouldn't say not a lot of people, but a lot of people just got invited to 1, so which sucks. So it is, I think you're gonna have to like expect rejection a little bit. So I mean, it sucks, but I still have my first choice, which is like really good. So yeah, we'll see. But it has definitely been like a learning experience for me. I would say, because the house that I thought that I would really click with and that I would actually get into was not the one that I actually clicked with and like that I really like went after. So I would definitely say that this has taught me to that I might get along with people that I didn't really thought I would get along with, if that makes sense, and also to not judge sororities in the beginning, which they're honestly so much nicer than I thought it would be. But wait a year, like after I've been in the sorority for like a year, and see, or even if I get any bids, we don't know that. So yeah, tomorrow's is rejection day, or bid day as it's also called. But basically, we're only getting 1 bid, so if we don't get a bid from our first choice, we might get a bid from our second choice, or not at all. So we only get 1 bid, so we'll have to wait and see what that's gonna be.
They're so
So right now we actually pick up the beds. Like these are my fellow Kappa Gammas, because I'm a Kappa Gamma now, and I'm so happy. That was my first choice, so I am so happy. The lighting here sucks balls, but we're now in the auditorium, and then Kappas. Oh my god, it's so like we all are so happy. Honestly, we just like met in this big auditorium here, like met our houses, met other girls that's gonna be in our houses and everything like that. So, and now we're gonna rush to our houses, and the Phi Gammas that was like leading us around the whole week is gonna get to reveal which house they are in. And I already know the Kappas or the Kappa because I had her in the class before, and also the Delta Zeta, so not so much of a surprise. Okay, so now everybody's ready to run home. We're gonna run home to Kappa. Yes! Say hi. So we're running home! Oh yeah! Okay, so right now we're running to our house. The Kappas are waiting for us to run home. So everyone's like hugging on the wall right now. Thank you so much. We are the best. We are the because like there's no good lighting, but everybody's just like so happy, hugging each other, saying hi, introducing themselves to people that they didn't meet before. After this, we're going back to our house and celebrating basically. Yes, we are. It's here, we're gonna have our Monday meetings, so it was so nice to just like see how it looks like and everything. So I'm gonna head out, but it was so much fun. Okay, so now I'm finally home after a long day, or a long weekend I would say. So this is the fourth day and I'm back from bid day, and like I said, like it was a long weekend. The bid day was so much fun. Everybody was like so nervous, and I think tired too. I was so nervous when I was like walking into the bedroom to see my Rho Gammas that was going to give me the house that I was like accepted to or invited to, and I got the house that I wanted, Kappa Gamma, which I'm super happy about. And yeah, so today was bid day. We actually got our bids at 2 to 4, and then we met in the Grand Salon at like 4:15 to 4:30, something like that. I think it took a little bit longer, but anyways, then we got to see our other sorority sisters that was pledging and joining the sorority too, which was amazing. Of course the Kappas was the loudest. It was really fun. We did like a screaming competition to like keep ourselves like hyped and everything in the Grand Salon, and then after the Grand Salon we were like running to our houses. It was so much fun. We're hugging everybody. It was so hot though, and honestly I feel like all of us, both the actives and the new members, were so tired from the weekend. We did like 12-hour days, and I think they did actually longer days, so we were all super tired. We were so happy. So after we went to our houses and took our pictures in front of like the library and stuff like that, and our house chapter pictures, we went back to the house. We got a ride from like an active member, and then we had like a little party, ate in and out, got some candy, was like dancing, taking pictures with each other, just like talking. We had like shaved ice and stuff like that. Then we had like a new member meeting in the meeting room basically, which is like a little back house at the Kappa Kappa Gamma house, and it was so much fun. We talked about rules and stuff like that, things that they want us to do, and like standards and stuff like that, which, and like what we can ask them for. They were like very welcoming, like gave us their numbers and just like telling us like feel free to come to us for everything. Told us a little bit about like meetings and how basically like the organization or the sorority works basically. And then we actually went out, we're singing, clapping and everything, to meet our new active members, or to meet our active members. Then we were like dancing, taking more pictures, eating some more candy, and we were all drinking so much water. Something that I could definitely tell that everybody was so tired. I talked to so many of the girls and I was like, honestly, I feel so bad because I don't feel like I'm super social or super like have a sparkling personality right now, because I was just so tired. I was like, honestly, I have class after this. This has been like so long days. I'm super happy, but my energy is like just so low, so I didn't feel like I was like super social and just I don't know. But so many of the other girls said the same. They were like, yeah, same, I'm so tired, I'm so happy, but like my energy is like on a low right now. So at least everybody was like super understanding, and I feel like we're all in the same boat, both the new members and the active girls too, so it was okay though. But overall, I'm super happy I went through recruitment. It was an experience, honestly. It was so intense. I love being social and like meeting new people and stuff like that, and I don't feel like that's a big deal, so like I had so much fun. It was intense, so I was like so tired, my voice went out and everything. There was a girl in my group that had a panic attack, so like recruitment is intense. And if you're not like a super social person, or that have a hard time with social interaction, I would say just give yourself a pat on the back. Honestly, give yourself a break. Like if you don't want to like go through all the meetings, you don't have to. It's overwhelming, it's really is. We were like 400 girls in the beginning, and then like got knocked down like a few hundred after a while. But yeah, I'm so happy I went through it. I'm so happy I got the house that I wanted. It actually turned out really amazing. The fact that I was actually not going to go through with recruitment, actually right now I'm so happy that I did, and like a little bit like scared even if I did, that I wouldn't have gone through it. I would recommend it even if you're ending up not joining a sorority. It's a really good experience to just like see if it's something for you. I did not, but found out that I'm actually pretty excited to be in a sorority and like just get involved with the school and everything. So I would definitely say try it. It doesn't hurt. If you don't want to join, don't join, but I'm happy that I did. I'm very happy that I did. However, I am very happy that the recruitment is over, even if it was so much fun. It was exhausting. It was. So now I'm just like looking forward to getting to know my new sisters, and also getting involved with the event and our philanthropy and everything like that. So I think it's gonna be good. I'm so excited. And we actually have our first event, or it's actually a party, like a fraternity party. It's like an all-white party with, I think it was Sigma Chi, but don't take me on that, I might be wrong. Like the Greek letters are a little bit confusing still to me. But apparently we're like really close to this fraternity, and one of our girls is their sweetheart, and we always go to support them and everything like that, so it's gonna be really fun. So the events and all the social things is actually starting super quickly. Today is Tuesday, and the event is on Thursday, so it's gonna be pretty quickly. But I think that's so exciting too, to like actually get to start with the just with the sorority life like very quickly, just like jumping in right into it. We also already started group chats and also follow each other on Instagram, so this whole sorority experience has already started. It started fast, but I think we all are so excited to just get to know each other, just like get involved and be a Kappa Kappa Gamma. Okay, so that was everything for my recruitment video of fall 2019. Hopefully you guys liked it, and if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below and I'll answer it. I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and so happy to be a Kappa Kappa Gamma.